Oh, God, guys, we have a Paul and Morgan video, and not the good Paul and the good Morgan. This is the Christian Paul and Morgan that we have out there where...
Oh, they're getting weird now.
Yeah, no, they've always been weird.
Well, I just like how behind Morgan, she has like a picture. Like every time they do their videos, they have picture frames and shit behind them. Where it's like, hey, we shoot against this wall every week. Yuckity yuck, kind of thing. Where... But she has a picture of like a bull's horns behind her, so it's like for a Christian podcast to have like horns that show up behind her head every fucking video. I'm like, that's funny.
How very witchy. How very hey.
Right. And their question they're going to ask, and we'll get to it here in a second, is should Christians use birth control?
Oh, all right. Let's get to it.
Let's get the round table here. All three of us? Yes.
Yes.
Video over. That's all we need to
do. There we go. Yeah, they should. Great.
All right, let's see what they have to say.
Should Christians use birth control? What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm Paul.
I'm Morgan.
And this is...
The Paul and Morgan!
The Paul and Morgan Show! Welcome to another episode of Should Christians. Today's topic, guys, we are not taking this lightly. It's something we've thought a lot about. So we're like, why not talk about where we're at with it? And maybe challenge you guys. Ooh, is that too harsh? But our intent is not to try to...
Oh, God, they do that.
Oh, they're so marketing to children. They are marketing to children. I guarantee you, look at the hashtags that they put on the things. They're trying to show up on kids' YouTube. Guarantee fucking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't use salty language like we do, so I'm sure they don't have to worry about monetization as much as we do. So,
dear God, I hope we don't show up on kids' YouTube. We are not appropriate for them.
Smite you down with our convictions. We don't have actual kids, but I'd like to think we have 2 kids, John and Mark.
And he kisses his fucking biceps.
Damn it.
Ew.
That's not
I'll mention that I really, really despise these two. Oh my fucking, can we go back in time?
I'm really upset at their existence.
Can we kill baby Paul and Morgan?
Because
that won't fuck up the time stream.
Yeah, their existence is
non-influential.
It's a non-fixed point in time. Let's just put it that way.
Exactly.
We'll go with Dr. Who.
Exactly. It's non-fixed point in time.
Mark.
What?
Just starting out, I was like, Morgan.
Paul, you're so fucking gay. Like, you don't even realize how queer you are. And it's just like, it's sad to me that you're never going to be able to enjoy the fruits of being queer. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's on Grindr. I don't know.
Probably.
That's pretty typically Christians, though.
Or Manhunt. We did see that SNL skit where Sam Rockwell this week, where he was talking.
That was funny.
Oh God, that was good. I'm gonna use that as interstitial this week on the actual podcast. I've seen you somewhere. I know I've seen you.
I'm not really a huge fan of birth control. I had heard from some people, but she was like, oh, but it's helped me with my hormones. She does a little more.
Oh, great. The guy's talking about how he doesn't like female birth control. Hey, Felicia. Hey.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How much do you care about Kyle and I's opinion of your birth control?
Not at all. Oh, and Roger's opinion? Also not at all.
Well, hey, Roger, fuck your opinion.
Roger's my love. Fuck your opinion. No, this is my body. I will birth. I survived, not to get too heavy, an abusive relationship. And I still maintained this fucking thing. I will not birth without my fucking consent. I had hardware installed. It's not coming out anytime soon. No, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
It comes to the place where she's like, eh.
After doing some research into birth control, I have found out that it's literally one of the worst pills a woman could ever get on. Not good.
Oh, fuck you, Morgan.
No.
So one of the worst pills a woman can get on. I don't know what she's talking about in reference. But there is actually some very serious side effects to birth control pills. And
some. Not all. Some.
Pretty much all hormonal ones come with some pretty serious risks.
The worst pill a woman can take?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not faking on that.
Because
I'm just
still
saying,
make cyanide in the form of a pill, don't they? I mean,
just when you're deciding on your birth control method, because apparently women still have to do this thing because men can't be fucking bothered.
The minute they have that,
not just that men can't be bothered, because I'm pretty sure most regular men can be bothered. It's just once capitalism decides that there's actually a fucking market for it, which they don't fucking like because it's controlled by men who are afraid of their fucking sperm being not used. I don't fucking know what's going on here, but since we are the ones who have to put this burden on ourselves, you have to make the hard decision of what kind of birth control you're going to use. And the pill is kind of fucking rough. It's kind of fucking rough, okay? It fucks with your emotions. It fucks with your perceptions. It's pretty heavy dosage-wise. I am always going to be an advocate for the IUD, but that's not necessarily financially available for a lot of women. It's the cheapest option in the long run, but that's not useful for a lot of women.
Yeah.
Condoms are also a really great option, and women just keep condoms on you if you're not willing to use hormonal birth control, because that is not a requirement on your body to use. Now, if you find them useful to your body, if you find them beneficial, I will never judge you for the ways you use your body, the way that you decide to control your systems, okay? Just be aware that there's a lot of side effects for all of these things. I mean, I am on the copper IUD, and that comes with an increased risk of perforating the uterus. It comes with an increased risk of infection, and it comes with an increased risk of expulsion within the first year. Just be aware of your risk. There's no perfectly safe birth control, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. You have options and you have choices. And until we get a solid one for men, it's on us, and it's bullshit, and it's
I mean,
cockamamie. But we just got
it already exists in multiple forms, but
what?
It's still prohibitively
vasectomy.
Not just vasectomy, but they also have the one where you get the injection of like silicone into your vas deferens.
Yeah, that's not available to the public yet. Trust me, I know.
Well, I don't know why the fuck it's not, because it's a lot better than getting a fucking vasectomy.
It's actually not even silicone. It's this amazing gel, the Vasogel, which I've been watching and is in trials in Europe right now, but it's not even close to the US. It can be removed with ultrasound. You don't even have to have a second procedure.
We have talked about this so many times.
See, here's the thing, is that male birth control is actually easier to adjust to their bodies, but it's not getting funded because men own the fucking money!
Shall we get back to Paul and Morgan?
Yeah.
I think we shall. All right, here we go.
For your body. It's not good for your future body.
You are just jumping into some pretty...
I'm just saying do research.
Okay, do research on birth control, guys.
When I say birth control, I mean like I was on the pills, but birth control in general could be the pills, could be condoms, could be whatever type of
Ooh, we are opening up. We are started with a narrow topic. We're opening up now.
Any type of...
I just like how they're fucking giggling about condoms. Fucking condoms. Like, yeah, you know, the barrier between sperm meeting egg.
Condoms are a fine thing.
Whatever.
Of prevention. So I get off the pills. Several months later, like 8 or 9 months later, I come to Paul and I tell him that I don't think we should be using any type of protection. That I had been talking to God and was telling him, like, God, I trust you with my life. I trust you with my marriage. I trust you. I felt him say, you don't trust me completely. And he...
If you're hearing back from those voices in your fucking head, you might be a bit mental. And I'm not saying that as ableist language against anybody that might be... You know, I don't even have the fucking words for it. That she's having this conversation with God.
No. I have had conversations with myself in which I respond to myself. I think that my personal hypothesis is that when people pray to God and then they hear a voice back, it's their own voice responding back. Like, yeah. I have actively sought like a dialogue with myself, right? I know there's going to be people out there who's like, gosh, it's fucking crazy. That's not what I mean. Like, I literally know what's happening.
Hey, in moments of meditation, and I'm not saying like sitting there doing the fucking fingers thing and doing like om, om, om kind of thing.
Yeah, no, but you can
like where you're querying the long-term memory of your brain.
Right.
Where you're hitting the fucking archives of whatever you've got going on in your corpus callosum here. All of this wonderful, like, gray meats that you got going on inside your brain. Where you realize, you know, maybe I'm going to ask myself a question, and I'm not going to be able to come back with an answer immediately.
Right.
You're going to need some time for that shit to process.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of thing I think that a lot of people, when they think they're talking to God, they're talking to just themselves.
Thank you. That's what I mean. Like, so I actually do conscious, like, answer response with myself. But then there's times when I just sit there and I'm like, oh, there's a thought. There's a thought I hadn't thought before. And because I'm an atheist, I'm like, that's just my brain doing brain stuff.
Please, Felicia, it's thunk. That's a thought I haven't thunk before.
Correct. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But she is, I feel like her verbiage is kind of manipulative.
It's very manipulative, and it's...
I don't like these guys.
No. And he's not in favor of birth control. Like, you don't have to carry it. And I think that what they're trying to say is they're ready to have a baby, but with their weird...
But, oh my God.
Pseudo...
It's so great that we waited until we were married to have sex, because, you know...
They didn't.
Oh.
Sorry. I don't believe they did for a fucking second.
Hey, Morgan has tattoos, so...
No.
So they fucked on the first date.
I don't have tattoos. I fuck on the first date.
I know.
Except for Roger, which is crazy, but it was a bet.
Let's put it this way. Kyle, fuck on the first date?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fuck on the first date.
No.
Not with Roger, but in the past. I'm just saying.
Oh, generally, yes.
Yeah, I mean, because how do you fucking know that you're going to work on a physical level without...
the thing, is like there was intensity. I will say it politely, on the first date. And
so we edged you. Okay, got it.
Yeah. No. Wait, here, it's actually really cute. Cute. So he decided that he bet me that on the first date, we both decided, well, he more decided, like, that we weren't going to fuck on the first date. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I bet I can make it 50 dates. I'm like, mm-hmm.
I bet you can't.
Wait, 50?
He said 50. That was his bet.
That's you should have put money on that, Felicia.
Yeah, you should have, because I guarantee he didn't.
No, I got him at under 10.
Oh, yeah.
Do we care about what Paul and Morgan have to say beyond this?
No, it's ridiculous. What is going on in this?
No, nobody should care. Nobody should care what these two have to say about anything, because they dispense useless advice.
I do agree with her, though.
If you folks haven't figured it out by now,
it's definitely do your research. But
if you
it is not one of the worst pills you can take. It's not.
Oh.
I want to be very clear that there are side effects, potential side effects, because that's about the thing about side effects is they're always potential.
Yeah.
Do your research. Talk to your doctor. Please talk to your doctor, and then think about what's best for you and what's available to you. And condoms are always a really solid option. They almost never fail if you use them correctly.
Yeah, 99.999% if you use them right. That's pretty fucking effective. So, and I hope you guys realize that if you haven't learned by now, the Utah Outcasts, we tend to use clips like this and news items like this to talk about what we wish to talk about instead of the actual topic that they're talking about. So,
Yeah.
Oh, and I know that this is for adults that we're marketing this to. I'm just gonna remind adults. Yeah, you too. You too with the condoms. Okay? Yeah, you too with the condoms.